Hey everyone, it's Claudia, and today I was thinking, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? I'm going to be starting an online class on the 28th, and I just couldn't remember where it was or where was I. And I also did something I did today that I'm been told not to do many times, and that is I cut my bangs, and I didn't do a very good job. These ones go like this, and it's short in here, but I'm looking presentable for you today. So we're gonna do some rubs, like I told you day before yesterday. And this particular one has a little bit of an Indian flavors to it, just because I'm using curry. And I created it for this soup that I also designed that is extremely delicious, which is chickpeas and roasted cauliflowers and parsnip, and it's a vegan soup. I'm going to share with you the flavors. And then people who eat my pork tamales, they love the flavors, and I will share with you how I make the mole tamales. So we're going to start with, I have all of my spices lined up, and I get these little mason jars. I get a lot of my spices and flavors, salts and sesame seeds at Town and Country from Fisher Spice. Great, because you're not buying more quantities. There's actually smaller bags than this, but because I cook so much, that's a good size for me. So let's get going with this. So we are going to take 2 tablespoons of this beautiful Madras curry. Look at that. Look how beautiful that color is. I could almost see me wearing it. And we're going to put it in a ramekin dish. So we're going to do 2 of these, and I will have my recipes below, and I would also share them with you on my website. So 2 tablespoons of that. Then I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of dill. Dill pairs really nicely with yellow curry. And then I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of tarragon. And why 1 teaspoon only? And that is because tarragon has a lot of fragrance, and it sometimes takes over. And this tarragon actually was grown by a good friend of mine named Tracy, and she shared it with me. So then I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. And I will take a teaspoon of orange zest. And the orange zest is going to give it a little bit tang and sweetness at the same time. And if you don't have any orange zest and you're going to make something that same night and you happen to have an orange, just take a zester and it would actually taste even more delicious, because you'll be nice and have all the oils. But we're going to do a dry version of that. So there you go. That's all that we need for that. So what I do is I stir it, and then I put it in these little tin cans that Fisher Spice also sells at Town and Country. And look at that. Do I know how to measure, or do I know how to measure? And I close the lid, and you can't see it, but with a marker pen I will label what it is, and I'm calling this guy Madras. So that's my Madras. Try it. Now we're going to do the one that I make for my pork mole, or you could use it with chicken. I'm actually going to make some chili today. So I am going to take, where's that recipe? A tablespoon of brown sugar. All right, and then I'm going to take a tablespoon of kosher salt. And this is the kosher salt that I normally use, but there's another brand called Diamond. And if you're using Diamond, it's a little bit more potent. So make sure you test your salt. They only sell Diamonds at Rosar's, and it comes in a red box. This recipe is with Morton's. And then I'm going to take a tablespoon of cacao. Yum. That's why I call it mole. This is not a really mole recipe. Mole recipes are very time consuming. And then I'm going to take another tablespoon of Look at that beautiful color. That's smoked paprika. Oh, smells delicious. It smells like chipotle. But it doesn't have the spices that chipotle. So don't substitute, because your tongue and your palate is going to burn if you were to do that. And then I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of cumin. And those of you who have attended my cooking classes, you know how I love cumin. It's probably one of my favorite spices. So 2 teaspoons of that. And then I have 2 teaspoons of dried cilantro. And you know, it doesn't have as much fragrance as fresh cilantro, but I will use fresh cilantro as the finished product. Same thing, stir it up. Put it in one of your little tin cans. And then give it a shake, but make sure you close the lid before you shake it. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Okay, my friends, tomorrow we do salad dressing. Can't read.